Hello everyone, welcome back to our Accounting 210. In this video, we continue with the chapter 8. Last time we talked about the first scenario is whether we should take a special order, yes or no. We said the rule of thumb is if your relevant revenue is more than the relevant cost, you should take it, right? Very obviously, like this example showed us, your relevant revenue, you will increase your revenue by 32,000. Just think about it. But you just need to pay 23,000. So that's a good deal, right? You got more money than the money you will spend, so we should take it. But if it's the opposite, then we should reject the special order. Something I want to point out is first, the regular selling price is never relevant for our special order situation. Second is you need to only focus on the relevant cost, relevant variable cost, relevant fixed cost. And third, you need to think about the whether you have excess capacity, yes or no, kind of those things. And then also last part, the handout also said do not use the absorption costing. We should use the variable contribution margin approach. Okay, in this video, we talk about the second scenario. I hope you feel a little bit more comfortable with the concept of being relevant. So let's look at the second scenario, is whether we should discontinue a product or whether we should discontinue a product or department or a store, right? So if you have different product departments, some may not earn money, some may earn money, so we want to discontinue the one that has a loss. So let's look at the scenario. Does it provide, okay, look at this example first, okay. You have a 1, 2, 3, you have a 3 product. You have shampoo, you have styling, you have skin. So you have this one, and this one. So we look at the operating income, we look at the total operating income. This is positive, this is positive, but look at this, the skin moisture, that is negative. So you are losing 38,000. You are losing $38,000. So the question is, should we discontinue this one, yes or no, right? Should look at the number, look at the operating income. It looks like you are losing 38,000. So should we discontinue it, yes or no? Before we make the decision, we want to ask ourselves these 4 parts. Does the product provide a positive contribution margin, yes or no, right? So we do, remember, we do not look at the overall operating income. That's not the correct way. We should think about contribution margin. Are there any fixed costs that can be avoided, if we discontinue the product, yes or no? Will discontinue the product affect other products? What will we do with the freed capacity? So the item 3 and item 4, they are good parts, but we do not put this in the calculation for this chapter. We're only basically focusing on the first and the second item. So item 3 and 4, they are good, but we do not really put in our consideration in the calculation. We basically just think about item 1 and item 2. So now let's look at this example. We said shampoo, styling, we don't worry. Seems the question is, should we continue with our skin moisture, yes or no, since it has the negative $38,000. But we want to ask whether the contribution margin, yes or positive or negative, right? So remember, this is our second question. And second question is, can any fixed cost be eliminated? Can any fixed cost be eliminated? So for our fixed cost, we have 2 types. One is called avoidable fixed cost. One is called avoidable fixed cost. So if you don't keep this product, you can avoid. When you see this avoid, it means relevant. You ask me why? Because if it's avoidable, that means if you do not keep this product, it can be avoided. If you keep this product, it's not avoided. It's there. So there is a difference. So it's relevant. you don't keep it, you can avoid. There is a difference. On the other side, we have some fixed costs. They are unavoidable. This relevant cost, this fixed cost will be irrelevant, because no matter you do something or you don't do something, you cannot avoid it. There is no difference. It's not relevant. Okay, so make sure you really understand this concept. Only avoidable fixed cost is relevant cost. We do some examples, so don't worry too much now. I hope you feel better after we do some practice. Okay, so the example shows that the managers has identified 32,000 fixed manufacturing cost, and then 32,000, and then 45,000 of the fixed cost that can be eliminated, which means they are relevant, right? So those are relevant. So if you discontinue this moisture, you can save 32,000 plus this 45,000. So all this 77,000 is relevant. Those can be avoided, right? For our skin moisture, we just focus on this one. We focus on this product. We only focus on this product. Okay, look at this product. It said 32,000 can be avoided from manufacturing, and 45,000 can be avoided from the operating. So I put it there. The avoidable fixed cost most likely is a cancelable lease, right, on equipment. So if you do not keep this equipment, if you don't produce this skin product, you don't need to lease this equipment, so you don't need to pay the cost. And then also advertisement only for this product, and the salary employee who works only for this product line. Most of the fixed costs like property tax, insurance, and depreciation are unavoidable. They will continue even you discontinue this product. So those costs is not relevant, because no matter you discontinue or you don't discontinue, you still have to pay that part of the depreciation of the property tax, insurance. So I show you kind of some examples. Let's do some numbers here so you can have a better idea with avoidable or not avoidable. This is very important. So I want to give you some example here. We still use this example. We look at the numbers. So I only focus on the fixed cost. Okay, for now, I only fix on the fixed cost. So give you some idea. We said the fixed cost. Some are avoidable, some are not avoidable, right? Some are avoidable, some are unavoidable. And then we said only avoidable is relevant. The unavoidable is irrelevant. Why? Let's look at this example. So we said you can discontinue, okay? You can discontinue, or you can keep this skin moisture. How do you pronounce? So either you discontinue with this product or you keep this product. We look at the difference. Okay, so for the fixed manufacturing cost, okay, 32 total is 100,000. The total is 100,000 here. So total we have 100,000 here. We have 100,000 here. I put it there. So 32,000 is avoidable, and then the other 68,000 is not avoidable. So I show you why only avoidable is relevant. This is not relevant. Okay, so for this 32,000, if you discontinue, let's say we have the example like the lease for the equipment to make this same product. Okay, so if you discontinue your product, do you still need to lease that equipment? If you discontinue, you do not need to lease that equipment, so your cost will be zero. But if you keep the product, you have to lease that equipment. and the lease cost is 32,000. So there is a difference of this 32,000. So that 32,000 is relevant because if you discontinue, you do not need to lease the equipment to pay zero. If you keep, you have to lease the equipment and you pay 32,000. So it's relevant. But for the other 68,000, like the insurance, if you do not keep that product, you still need to pay 68,000 for the insurance of the whole company. Okay, you still need to pay the insurance for the company. The company insurance is not affected by just this one single product. So if you discontinue, you still need to pay 68,000. If you keep the product, you also have to pay 68,000 as the insurance cost. So no matter you continue or you don't continue, you discontinue or you continue, there is no difference. You still have to pay this 68,000 as the insurance. So that 68,000 is not relevant because it's unavoidable. So overall, I want you to know this concept. For fixed cost, avoidable means it's relevant because if you do not do it, you can avoid. If you avoid, it's zero. But if you do it, it's 32,000. So there is a difference. But for unavoidable item, no matter you do it or you don't do it, it's unavoidable. So it's always 68,000. There is no difference because you cannot avoid it. There is no difference. Therefore, it is irrelevant cost. It is irrelevant cost. Okay, I think I talked too much. Okay, I hope you understand this concept. Very, very, very important. Avoidable, unavoidable. Very, very, very important. Now let's look at this example. Okay, how do we make a decision for this scan product? If we discontinue with it, we shut down this product line, we will save how much money? We can avoid, we totally will save 32,000 plus 45,000 from the fixed cost. So totally we can save 77,000. This is just the avoidable fixed cost, right? We can avoid 77,000. We can save 77,000. But we will lose how much? We will lose 124. We will lose 124,500. So we will lose our contribution margin. We will lose contribution margin of 124,500. So we will save the fixed cost of 77,000. We avoid our fixed cost of 77,000. But we will lose 124,500 from the contribution margin. So you tell me, should we discontinue it? Yes or no? We should not discontinue. We should not discontinue, right? We should not discontinue. Why? Because we only save 77,000, but we lose 124,500. So how do we get our rule of thumb? What's the basic number? The first the rule of the thumb. What's the most important rule is we compare the money we save with the money we will lose. So the money we save is from the avoidable fixed cost. The money we lose is from the contribution margin. If we save 77,000, we lose 124,500. Then we will not discontinue. But if we save more money than the money we lose. I'll just make up a number. Let's say if you can save 177,000, you only lose 124,500. Then in that situation, you should discontinue this product, right? Think about this. Hey, maybe I talk too much. Think about that. Think about this using your own word. Think about this using your own word. So let's look at your textbook. How does it tell us? It's at the contribution margin lost, right? So we will lose 124,500. Fixed cost saving. So we will save 77,000. So totally we have operating income lost if we discontinue. So if we discontinue the product, we will lose 47,500. So your operating income will actually decrease by 47,500. So you should not discontinue it. You should not discontinue it. Okay. Do not base our decision on this income statement that include all the allocation of the common fixed cost. So we only focus on the avoidable fixed cost and only focus on the contribution margin from this product. So we said if contribution margin lost is more than the fixed cost saving, then we should not discontinue. But if the fixed cost saving is more than the contribution margin loss, then we should discontinue. So one more time, we compare the money saving from the avoidable fixed cost, right? From the avoidable fixed cost with the money we are losing from the contribution margin. Okay, we compare the save with the money we lose. Okay, I hope you feel a little bit better. After we talked about this, we will do an example together in next video, and then we will practice more in the My Accounting Lab assignment. Okay, I see you next time. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.